subscribe, like, comment, or share if you love this. The topic of the message today is YAHUSHA is our High Kuhan, which means priest. Abarim, Hebrews, chapter 5, verses 1 through 10. Every High Kuhan is a man chosen to represent other people in their dealings with Yahuwah. He presents their gifts to Yahuwah and offers sacrifices for their sins. And he is able to deal gently with ignorant and wayward people because he himself is subject to the same weaknesses. That is why he must offer sacrifices for his own sins as well as theirs. So before YAHUSHA, the Kohanim of the past, the Old Covenant, they basically had to offer sacrifices to Yahuwah on the daily and for their own sins. And as we know, YAHUSHA never sinned. When Yahuwah sent YAHUSHA, he sent a sinless and a Kadash servant. No one can become a High Kuhan simply because he wants such an honor. He must be called by Yahuwah for this work, just as Aaron was. Just like all these Christian pastors today saying they've been anointed by God, but they've really been anointed by themselves because Yahuwah didn't call them. And this is the truth. That is why HaMashiach did not honor himself by assuming he could become High Kuhan. No, he was chosen by Yahuwah, who said to him, "You are my son. Today I have become your Abba." Yahuwah has ended Aaron's Kuhanhood, or priesthood, the Kuhanhood of the Levim priesthood, or what they call Levites, and Yahuwah has begun YAHUSHA's. And in another passage, Yahuwah said to YAHUSHA, "You are a Kuhan forever in the order of Melchizedek." YAHUSHA is a Kuhan that can never die, and his priesthood lasts forever in the order of Melchizedek. While YAHUSHA was here on the Eretz, or on the earth, he offered prayers and pleadings with a loud cry and tears to the one who could rescue him from death. And Yahuwah heard his prayers because of his deep reverence for Yahuwah. Even though YAHUSHA was the son of Yahuwah, he learned obedience from the things he suffered. In this way, Yahuwah qualified him as a perfect High Kuhan, and he became the source of eternal salvation for all those who obey Yahuwah. YAHUSHA is the High Kuhan and the priest and the source of eternal salvation for all of us that obey him. And Yahuwah designated YAHUSHA to be a High Kuhan in the order of Melchizedek. Abarim, Hebrews, chapter 7, verses 10 through 27. For although Lewi was not born yet, the seed from which he came was in Abraham's body, when Melchizedek collected the tithe from Abraham. Therefore, YAHUSHA has now taken over the tithe. So if you want to give towards Yahuwah's project, the scriptures, the Debar, or give to the poor or to the needy. That is now how we tithe, based on this new Kohanhood, or priesthood. This is Hebrews chapter 7, verse 11. So if the Kohanhood of Lewi, on which the law was based, could have achieved the perfection Yahuwah intended, why did Yahuwah need to establish a different Kohanhood, with the Kuhan in the order of Melchizedek instead of the order of Lewi and Aaron? And if the Kohanhood is changed, the law must also be changed to permit it. For the Kuhan we are talking about belongs to a different tribe, whose members have never served at the altar as Kohanim, or priests. This is what the fake tribes tried to do today. They have tried to restore the old Kohanhood, or the Levite, or the Lewi priesthood, in order to get rid of the law set in place by Yahuwah with YAHUSHA. It's not possible. The law can never be changed. Yahuwah forbid. What I mean is our master came from the tribe of Yehuda, which the evil system translates to Judah. And Musha never mentioned Kohanim coming from that tribe. This change has been made very clear since a different Kuhan, who is like Melchizedek, has appeared. For YAHUSHA became a Kuhan, not by meeting the physical requirement of belonging to the tribe of Lewi, or the Levites, but by the power of a life that cannot be destroyed. Yahuwah's Kuhan remains forever, and cannot die. Yahusha has been raised from the dead and now lives forever as our high Kuhan priest. Abarim, Hebrews 7, verse 17, and the Tehillim of the Psalms pointed this out when he prophesied, "You are a Kohan forever in the order of Melchizedek." Tehillim, Psalms 110, verse 4, "For Yahuwah has taken an oath and will not break his vow. You are a Kohan forever in the order of Melchizedek." You see, Yahusha is our high Kohan forever. Yes, the old requirement about the Kohanhood was set aside because it was weak and useless. For the Torah never made anything perfect, but now we have confidence in a better hope, through which we draw near to Yahuwah. This new system was established with a solemn oath. Aaron's descendants became Kohanim without such an oath, but there was an oath regarding Yahusha. For Yahuwah said to him, "I have taken an oath, and I will not break the vow. You are a Kohan forever." Because of this oath, Yahusha is the one who guarantees this better covenant with Yahuwah. Yahuwah took an oath unto himself for Yahusha. That's how much he loves Yahusha. Now Yahusha brings a better covenant than the old Levim Kohanhood. There were many Kohanim under the old system, for death prevented them from remaining in office because they were just men. They died and they had to be replaced. But you see, because Yahusha lives forever, his Kohanhood lasts forever. Therefore, Yahusha is able once and forever to save those who come to Yahuwah through him. Yahusha lives forever to intercede with Yahuwah on their behalf. HaMashiach is the kind of high Kohan we need because he is Kadash and blameless, unstained by sin. He has been tempted, he has been set apart from sinners, and has been given the highest place of honor in Shamayim. Unlike those other high Kohanim or priests, HaMashiach does not need to offer sacrifices every day. They did this for their own sins first, and then for the sins of the people. But Yahusha did this once and for all when he offered himself as a sacrifice for the sins of everyone. Yahusha remains Kadash forever and set apart forever. And as Kohan or priest has sinned before and has to do sacrifices for their sins, Yahusha has done a one-time sacrifice for all. Yahusha taught us how to serve Yahuwah like no other Kohan could do, and Yahusha can never die and lives forever. So his Kohanhood remains forever. Toda Rabba Yahuwah Sabaoth Bahasham Yahusha Mashiach. Abarim, Hebrews 4, verses 14 through 16. So then, since we have a great high Kuhan who has entered Shamayim, Yahusha, the son of Yahuwah, let us hold firmly to what we believe. For we do not have a high Kuhan who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses. We have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of favor, so that we may obtain mercy and find favor to help us in time of need. So Yahusha is our high Kohan forever. He is blameless, Kadash, and sinless. He was tempted in every way, yet he never sinned like Kohanim before him, and he cannot die. Yahusha is our high Kohan forever. Yahusha is the way yesterday. Yahusha is the way today. Yahusha is the way tomorrow. Yahusha is the way forever. There is no other way. Whoever has ears to hear, let them hear.
We are all choosing generation. We are royal Kohanim, which is priesthood. You know, we are royal Kohanim, which is the one they call priests. So Yahusha is the high priest, the high Kohan. You know, so we the set apart ones, we are all priests, we are all Kohanim. Then we have Yahusha as our high Kohan. That time of the Elohim, which is the one they translate to Levite priesthood, is over. This is the renewed covenant. And in this renewed covenant, we only have one high Kohan. And Yahusha is our eternal, not the one that dies, that the children will not take over. Aaron died, then his son took over the high Kohan. No, Yahusha is the eternal high Kohan for all that are set apart, that believes in him. You know, so Yahusha is everything that you need in this era presently. Focus on the programming of Yahuwah that he has given, which is Yahusha Mashiach, the high Kuhan. There's no more this priesthood. Some people say I'm from Levite priesthood, the tribe of Levi, we are the priests. No. Anyone that believes in Yahusha Mashiach automatically become a priest. But Yahusha is the high priest. Let me put it in a clarity way so that you will understand it clearly. Is the high Kuhan, which they translate to priest. Yahusha Mashiach only. So we live in the renewed covenant now. We don't live in the first covenant anymore. The first covenant, when the children of Aaron was the high Kuhan. When Aaron was the high Kuhan. No. Now Yahusha Mashiach is the only high Kuhan. Toda Rabba Yahuwah Sabaoth. And Ba'asham Yahusha Mashiach. Also.
Yeah, so if you go back into Exodus, the whole nation of Yasharel was supposed to be Cohens, right? But at the golden calf, they sinned, and that's when the Levite priesthood came in. When coming back to what you were saying there, in First Peter 2, now we all of the ones that have Amunah, have our faith placed in Yahushua, we're all priesthoods. It says, but you are not like that, for you are a chosen people, you are a royal Kohanim, you're a royal priesthood, a Kadash nation, the very own possession of Yahuwah. As a result, you can show others the goodness of Yahuwah, for Yahuwah called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light. In the past, you had no identity as a people, but now you are the people of Yahuwah. In the past, you received no mercy, but now you have received mercy of Yahuwah. So all of us that are believers are of the royal Kohanim, but we have one high priest above us, and that is Yahusha. Toda Rabbi Yahuwah, and the Melchizedek priesthood.
Toda Rabbi Yahuwah. Yeah, I think it's important, Yahusha is the high Kuhan, and like you were saying about the tithes, we don't have to give 10% of our earnings anymore. If you feel led to do that, then that's what you should do. But you don't have to tithe anymore. Give from your heart, give from the Ruach, and that's all you really need to do. And then Toda Rabbi Yahuwah.